Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody, stitching friends. We're glad to be here again. I'm Roberta.
I'm Lenny.
And we are
the SABLE Stitchers.
SABLE, as you probably remember, is an acronym for Stash Accumulated Beyond Life Expectancy. And we always love to show what we have accumulated, what we are hoping to work on, and we have some finishes. So lots of fun things today. So
and some
thanks
haul.
for joining us. And we're glad you're here. Today is Friday, November 15th, so
do you believe
Thanksgiving is just around the corner already. We just celebrated. So
we just had Halloween, didn't we?
Yes, I know. Crazy. It still feels like early
and it's
fall here.
65 or 67 outside.
I think next week it's supposed to.
Yeah. So we're enjoying it. They have a tree outside their backyard that is gorgeous, that red maple.
Yes.
It just looks like the trees are.
Might be October glory. I'll probably put a picture at the beginning because it is
so
just
pretty.
So pretty right now.
So pretty.
And we've been here, and that was one of the first trees we planted. We've been here 6 years now, I think. So it's getting to be a good sized tree.
It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
All right.
Okay, just a little bit. Nothing really really big. Grant was honored by getting a letter in football as a sophomore.
Yay.
So he was so excited. And Mason and Luke both got to play in the K-State rugby game, and they came in third in the tournament.
Wow.
So they were very happy about that. And Wyatt is preparing for his first gym meet, and he was practicing last night. And if I can get a video, or if I figure out how to share, I will, because that kid's got muscles and 12 packs like you would not believe. It makes me so jealous. But anyway, just having fun. And I think, what was it I wanted to say? I wanted to wish many blessings as we come across this wonderful day of gratitude, but to all our grandparents out there, the new ones that just found out they're going to be grandparents, new parents, parents that have little children, parents whose kids are getting, or grandparents whose kids are getting older. I think now that mine are older, I kind of reminisce a little bit about they're little, but yet I still enjoy them as they're big. So just for all you grandparents out there, whether they're 1 or 80, I don't know. I don't know how old they can be. Yeah, they're still your grandkids. And so just many blessings to you, and hope you have many years of enjoyment.
Okay. See if that makes a difference. I turned on the light, so okay.
We look like we have more color now.
Yeah, a little bit. I see the little reflection up here, so
I got alien eyes.
Just a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay. All right, and then I think we had we
had some questions.
We wanted to wish Scott, Carol's husband, a very happy birthday. We know that you like to watch us too, so anyway,
or at least he knows who we are.
He knows who we are. Yeah, you're right. But happy birthday, Scott.
Yeah,
from the SABLE Stitchers.
Yes, hope the year has a good one. So, so we had some questions from our last video. They wanted to know what Hobby Lobby you use for framing.
I live in Kansas. And there's a brand new Hobby Lobby that opened up about a couple years ago. It's on 135th Street. It's right off of 135th and...
So it's actually Olathe. That's Olathe.
Oh, is that Olathe?
I think
not
so.
Overland Park. It's in between Flum and Black Bob. That's the main streets. But there's a girl there that is absolutely... She really is good. So I do recommend her. And sorry... I want to say her name is Janine, but I'm not positive. So, but I will check and make sure the next time.
And I actually took some framing in just recently to the Hobby Lobby on Highway 291 in Lee Summit. That's where our friend Ginger gets her things framed. And I said, I wanted a quarter inch around, and it's a smaller piece. So they said, well, we'll have to measure and see. And I asked if they know Ginger, and they said, you guys must talk because you all want things framed so tight. And they said Gwen had something in there right now and was doing the same thing. So I just thought that was funny.
Oh, that's funny.
I know one of our commenters said that Hobby Lobby wants to use big margins, and and I think that's just, it must just be easier to get things lined up or something when you have a bigger margin. But yeah, I think a lot of us are like, who do like the primitive, especially the primitive pieces. I think you want a tighter frame. So I thought that was kind of funny.
That is funny.
So, and someone had asked what colors you used on the sable spool. Was that just called for?
No, I used sable for the spool. I'm using that color. I think, what is it? General Arts, I think.
Okay.
I think it's the General Arts sable. And I'm using that for all the spools that I use. And the blue, I'm almost positive I use blue jeans.
Okay, so here we are again for our third time as a charm.
But you have a clean basement.
Yes, we do. I don't know why it had to be vacuumed right this minute, but it's all good.
You get mad at them when they don't do something. We get mad
No,
at them.
it's okay. It's fine. So, you were going, was there anything else on the colors? The blue? Maybe they meant the blue? And you said
that blue jeans, that I always use sable for the spool. And I think it had a little bit of yellow in it, but I don't think it was anything big. Oh, no, it didn't. Mine did.
Okay.
We had the alphabet. Anyway.
And then someone asked where we got our planners from, and mine, and I'll just go ahead and show you. Mine is by My Crazy Life Lori, and she does have the 2025 version out now, and I do like it because it already came with extra pages in the back where you can, it had a place for listing your whips, and I had to extend that another page. Has a place for, it just has some blank pages where you can put finishes or starts or anything. So, and then some pages about retreats. So that's why I liked using this one this year.
I use the Book of Days, and for me it works just fine. If I get to go to more retreats, but I love it. It turns out, just because I don't keep track of everything in here, for one thing. I just keep track of my stitching and where I'm going to be for my stitching, like if I got a stitch club or something like that. But my November was a very happy month. Got lots of stitching and stickers, and I've counted so far. I started 51 projects, and I have finished 36, which could be some of those 51, because I don't seem to be going down in whips, so it must be new stuff.
Okay, and then one of our stitching friends is wondering if there's any stitchers in Manhattan, Kansas. She's having to drive 2 hours to join our stitch group,
which
in
we
Lee Summit,
that.
Which we do, and we love hanging out with her. But we would like there to be stitchy friends locally too. And so, if you live in or near, would be willing to travel to Manhattan, Kansas to do a stitch group, let us know, or just either reply, do a comment and indicate that, or you can email me at sablestitcher22@gmail.com, and we will gather your names and get them to our friend so she can
spread the love.
Follow up with you. My life update for the past couple of weeks. I had an annual trip to Amish Country, Arcola, Arthur, and Tuscola in Illinois with my friend Leslie. We've been doing it for at least 14 years. I don't know how many years it's been. And we go to about 6 different primitive antique shows there. And so I like to look for samplers. That's with all the vendors. They have vendors that come from, a lot from the East Coast, from Ohio, Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and as well as farther, Massachusetts. And so I like to look for samplers. And so I was just going to share the 3 that I picked up on this trip.
Oh, look at.
And this was actually, I bought this on Friday. The show's open on Friday. They have like a staggered opening, and starting at, I think, 9 a.m. The last one on Friday opens at 5, and then they have one on Saturday that opens at 8 a.m. So, and that's a really good one too. So we usually leave on Thursday around noon, so we can get to the shows first thing on Friday. and then head back on Saturday. So it's a whirlwind trip. But when we were younger, we used to leave Thursday. Well, and they did open later on Friday. Originally, they didn't open until the afternoon, so we would leave really early Friday morning and come back Saturday. But now we take it a little more leisurely, so that's nice. But this is one of the samplers I bought.
Oh, my hero.
And so, and it's kind of like the ring light. I think you got to kind of do that.
Okay.
And so this was Rebecca Peagram's sampler. And, you know, I always like to ask the dealers what they know about the sampler. And a lot of times this came from an estate of a collector. And he said, I think it's English. And I said, well, it has crowns on it. So, and it also has crowns, 2 crowns here and little lions. He's like, oh, I hadn't noticed that. So I kind of did some research. I just love the colors. I love the motifs. And so I did some research when I came home. And there it was a Rebecca Peagram. Her married name was Snaith, born in 1840 in Middle Street, Nazing, Essex. She was married to David Snaith on October 8th, 1870 in St. Botolph's Church, Bishopsgate, London, and died in London in 1920. And I like the colors, I like the stitching, so I like this motif down here a little bit. I mean, yeah.
Well, at least
So I thought that might be the right one because this is aged. It says aged 11 years when she did it. And so I was just kind of guessing if she was 11 and this was about 1840. I just kind of went back from there. So let's see. Oh, so I like the gentleman with the gun, the lady over here with the fancy dress.
The colors are...
The colors. I mean, there is some bleeding, but I thought it was really, really pretty. The squirrels, the interesting baskets of fruit and the flowers. And so, yeah, I do, you know, I love green, so I just thought it was very nicely stitched.
Very pretty.
So, that's
a special piece.
Yeah, I was very happy to find that. Now I have to find a place to put it. And then I also got this one on...
Look at the frame on that.
Homesteaders on the Prairie. And this is a lot more primitive piece. I had asked the dealer, what does she know about it? And again, she said, well, I think it's from the 1880s. She had given me a price already. And she said, well, it's, you know, when we got it, we were told it's from the 1880s.
Look at the pattern.
And I showed her that it says, you can pretty plainly see 842 here. So I think it was actually stitched in 1842, and I thought it was American. I just thought because of the colors. I think this is
red, white, blue
thread or wool floss, but and so all she knew is she purchased it in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's so cute.
The wording in the center reads, "Remember me, Agnes Ellershaw work, 1842." And so when I did research, there were several Agnes Ellershaws born in England in the early 1830s. I liked the sampler. I liked the colors. I thought the colors were really pretty. The large floral motif. And, you know, I was kind of thinking it was maybe Pennsylvania Dutch, but it's apparently English.
I don't know.
So this is, and I just watched one of Nicola Parkman's recent videos.
The little tiny border all
Isn't that pretty?
Like little roses or something.
Oops. And she had mentioned she saw a sampler in a catalog and called the auctioneer because she realized it was a modern reproduction of a more of a Blackburn design. So, you know, dealers deal in a lot of different things, and
that frame is like,
is that pretty?
Oh, it's awesome.
And they don't necessarily know, you know, they might get it from another collector, and that other collector might not know either. So do your research. You know, I didn't spend a lot of money on these, and so if it was turned out to be not what I was thinking it was going to be. That's okay. And I also bought them because they were appealing to me.
Yeah.
And then the last one I bought, and this was on the show on Saturday, is just a little marking sampler. And this is one of those kind of funny stories where I was looking at a couple of different samplers in his booth, and then he pointed out one that was laying down, and I went and looked at that, went back and looked at the other ones, and then I went back and I said, yeah, I'll go. And he'd give me a price on this. I said, I'll go ahead and take it. And he looked kind of shocked because a guy had just walked back in the booth wanting to get the same one.
I like how
you snooze, you lose. And
yep.
So we talked. I talked with the other guy who missed out, and we had a very nice discussion about it and about, why he liked it and stuff. But this one is, let's see. This one is Elizabeth Arthington and is dated September 3rd, 1830. And there was a Elizabeth Arthington born May 7th, 1820 in Yorkshire, England. And then in 1841, she also appears in the census living with her parents in Halifax, Yorkshire, England. I thought the stitching was well done. I thought the colors were still vibrant.
I like where she was saying this, and it she ran.
It all kind of runs together, doesn't it?
Back to his part of the word this. So I noticed that.
It all kind of runs together.
But she did a really good job.
I thought, I mean, there's not much carrying of the threads on the back. The back is really, I think, in very nice condition. And it says, the saying is, if all mankind would lie in mutual love, this world would much resemble it above. Honor, grace, and truth is all ornament and youth. Elizabeth Arthington, age 10.
Oh, that's a nice saying.
And then remember me when this you see, though many miles we distant be. So I think and he was going to frame it. He said he was kind of apologizing for not framing it, but I think I'm going to do like Susan Stanley says and just put it in like a little frame. We'll put it in an old sewing basket, so that, because they would refer to that for their letters, and so just put that in a little old sewing basket.
That's nice.
And then I got a couple other little things, but one of them, this was only $5, so I mean I couldn't pass it up. A little sewing kit.
Oh.
On silk. So that's just so sweet.
Very sweet.
I know. So that was
Gwen that. She really liked, she collects those.
She did ask me to bring it in, so I will have to bring it in next time I go to Stitch Group and share those. And so it's always fun to see so many really great samplers like that in one location. All right.
I did get to go on an adventure. I went up to the Amanas. My brother was going up to purchase a trailer, and he asked me if I wanted to join in on the drive and ever being up there. I said yes, but you have to take me shopping. And he did. He was very patient. And we went to Williamsburg and we went to Muscatine. Williamsburg had the woolen needle, and Muscatine had the little red hen. And then we were in the main Amana and got to go to the Christmas store. And I know some of you have gone there and you know what I'm talking about, and some of you like me haven't. When I say a Christmas store, I mean it was an international Christmas market. I walked in the door and I think little tears came down my eyes. It was so beautiful. So I did get a little...
And it's like that all year round. It's not just a seasonal thing. They have a huge Christmas store.
I think you have to go... I mean, there's just so much to see, and so I'll show some of my haul later on, but...
Should we get to our stitching?
Let's do that.
All right.
Okay. I did bring one previous stitch I did. I think I did this a couple years ago, but I did it on
If you hear crunching sounds, now the cat's eating her dry food.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my knees. Don't talk about my knees like that. This one was called Festive Turkey, I think. Oh, wait a minute.
They look like owls.
Oh, wait a minute. I got the wrong one. You're right. It is Al's. This one was, I don't know if it had a name, but it's by Your Favorite Pattern. That's the name of the store on Etsy. And I checked it this morning to see if it was still there, and it is. And it's a downloadable PDF, and it's on sale for $2.40.
Wow.
So the other one that I was going to bring, the festive turkey, I left it on the table. So, but anyway, I just put this on a big old pumpkin that is at Hobby Lobby. So we like owls, and that was one of the first owls I think I did. So that's really all of the finishes I brought. So.
Okay, this is one of my way prior finishes. This dated 2013, and this is a pattern by Threadwork Primitives. And I might have been a kid, I'm not quite sure, but just a sweet one. It says Bountiful Blessings, very nice muted colors. So I enjoy getting that one out.
There's still so many fall things that
So
I want to
pretty.
stitch, and in the middle of stitching, and some of them I'm going to do, and
Some you're
some's
ready
going to have
move
to
on.
wait. I'm ready to move on. But
Yeah, I know it's hard. You want to finish it all and
do it all.
display it in the season, but and then I did finish Clara's pouch.
Yay.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to hold on to it until we see her, so I can give it to her in person.
I think so.
Although,
Put some
put
little
some goodies in
there.
it. Yeah. So hope she will enjoy using that. Oh, and we hope that if you enjoy the content, you be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can keep in touch with you, and that way hopefully you'll be notified when we have a new video.
Oh, I have a little joke for you.
All right.
Do you know what sweet potatoes wear to bed?
No. Yummy jammies.
They wear their yummies. I need yummy jammies. Okay. Let's see. Gosh, I have so much to show. More in haul than I do. I guess we can do whips.
Okay.
Okay.
And whips are works in progress.
Oh, and that was another question that came about. I wrote on mine. Someone had asked me about the secondary market. It's like we talk about finding things on the secondary market, and like everything else, whips, sals, start
That's one of the things we
alongs.
just assume that people
And
know.
I'm really sorry that we don't.
So yeah,
think about that.
Never hesitate to ask that, because we were all in the same thing at one point and trying to figure those things out.
I was on Google looking up a WIP because I had no idea what a WIP was, and they didn't know. But then I heard somebody at Stitch Club say it was a works in progress, and an SAL was a stitch along or a start along. But anyway, the secondary market, my husband was a parts manager for a car dealership for many years. And of course, he buys things on the secondary market. So what that is just another resource to buy your pattern or project or tools or whatever. Secondary market mostly is eBay. I consider that a secondary market.
There's a couple of stash unloading Facebook groups.
Yes.
Some people will open an Etsy shop just for their stash unloading. Sometimes people do it on Instagram. But yeah, I would guess eBay is my
probably
easiest one.
one of the first things you would go to. Let's say you were looking for Feast of Friendship from Blackbird. Then you can just go to eBay and type in Feast of Friendship Blackbird and see if anybody happens to have one of those for sale. That or, another LNS, or that's not considered secondary, but a friend. But anyway, that's what I would consider secondary would be eBay. So
Yeah,
I
have not had any luck finding any in thrift stores, I would say.
No, if I did, I saw some just last week, but they weren't even drawn out. I mean, they were written out, so probably too hard. But I hope that answers your question. If not, ask me again, and we'll try to find some more information for you. Okay, I I really only worked on 2 things to say a whip. So this is my Feast of Friendship. Whoops, move it that way. Thank you. So that's my Feast of Friendship, and as you all know, it's real ghosty, but the urn, and I do have the outline on it, but it's so white, and it is kind of hard to stitch for me, and it's 36 count, 1/1, but I think because it's really hard to see where your last stitch was, but I've got the bottom half done here, and it all matched up. But I did come up with a big slub right in the middle of it. Slub is like extra material that's, would you call it weaved in? I don't know.
Almost like it's like an imperfection. It's
a
a
bump.
different it's a different thickness from the other.
And you can't really find out where the holes are. And I don't know if I've missed them or what. But you know what? I'm going to leave it because I'm not going to tear it out. And over the whole look of the thing, you probably won't even notice, except I told you.
Yeah.
And so
That's looking really pretty. I like it on that. And what's the linen? You
the linen is Wren.
Okay.
36 count Wren.
Looks really pretty on that.
So, and I have my folder here. I'll pull it out. I came across it. And this one, my daughter claimed. And so it was in my Lori Holt quilted snowman. So she.
Is that a new?
That's her new. That's her new.
That's a new pattern.
I think there's a quilt out there with the same pattern.
Okay.
And this is the cross stitch. So, and I did it on it's 28 count, 2/2. So it's going to be kind of big, but it sure is cute. I tried so much to get to something besides the tree, but I'll show progress as I go along.
Got the part of the truck coming on there, and they got the star at the top.
So yeah, so I got half of the wagon, one wheel. I've got the trees semi-stitched, so I'm going to work on the snowman, get a little bit in him. But it's an easy stitch. It's very fun. When my eyes get tired at nighttime, this is the pattern I go to, or some embroidery, which I will share with you on that too. Okay.
Very nice.
So those are really my 2 main whips. I worked on some other little stuff, but not enough to really count.
Okay. I worked on a bunch of different things.
Okay.
I started a Christmas stocking for Enzo. This is the same one I did for Clara for her first year. And I had changed the colors on hers, I think, to gray and pink. And Enzo's, I was going to use 2 colors of blue.
Do you need?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I don't have anything super big.
Okay.
I'm doing this on 46 count. I don't remember what the linen is now. 46 count. And I thought I had the thread here, and I'm not seeing it. If I find it, I'll show it. But it's a limited edition from Gentle Arts. And so it's not something, it doesn't have a name. And so, but it's just a very nice variegated blue. So that's how much I have done so far. So it's going to be really tiny.
Yeah, I can't see a big
is.
Tonka truck in that little stocking.
Okay. This is the linen or the thread I'm using.
What is that?
It's just
That's
Gentle
pretty
Arts
blue.
limited edition.
Oh, okay.
So
I love that
it's
blue.
it's a very pretty blue, and it looks really nice on this linen, I feel. So it's
That's very pretty. I like that.
yeah. But that was one of my whips. And then I went back and I just did a little bit of work on this. I was hoping to get more done this month. Oh, where's the pattern? Jane Baxter by Victorian Rose Needle Arts, and I am using the Country Sampler conversion. I just bought the kit from Country Sampler, and I did start at the top on this one. This is on 36 count Stars Hollow Blend, and so like I said, it's with the Country Sampler colors. I just love working on this. I just love this. I just really want to get back to this.
I like that. Is that a
Yes.
turkey or?
I think it's I thought it was a turkey, but I think it's actually a peacock, maybe.
That's what I was wondering.
Maybe this one down here is a turkey. Where's my finger?
At the end of your hand.
No. I think that's a turkey, don't you? Yeah, he looks more turkey-ish.
Yeah, he looks turkey.
He has more of a turkey
think
head.
that one's a turkey. See? He's got his gobble gobble. No, he doesn't. Never mind.
So,
That's what I always, when I see that football player, I can't remember what team he's on. His last name's Waddle. And I always think of the waddle on the turkey.
Oh.
I did find my pattern real fast in
Okay.
case. But we had this up to give away. So there's that light urn. But boy, it doesn't look that white on mine. But I used all
when you get it all done, probably, and
I
get the
think
fruit
so.
in and everything,
I got to add some more color around it, and I think it will.
you'll see a little easier.
I'll see a little bit more. But so I already know and told myself it won't be ready this year, but it's one of those that I'll keep on working.
Then I pulled out Peace on Earth again. I showed this a little bit last time, and it had been. I had just put it away in May, disgusted, because I realized I was going to have to do a lot of frogging. But, you know, I got the frogging done before we did the video last time, and I really wanted to at least get the house done, and I did. So
Yay.
The house, the windows, the doors are all in. The house is outlined, so I need to just work on filling in the bricks.
Oh, that's such beautiful
There's
stitching.
a seine below it, and then a I'll show you, two flower urns on either side.
It's so pretty.
And
Your stitching is just beautiful.
thank you. And this is another kit from Country Sampler. So I don't think that's 1/1. I think that's just 1/2. So I don't think that will take terribly long amount of time. So if I can just get the house filled in, I really wanted to get this done this year. So I know I'm going to have to dedicate some more time to that if I want to get it done. And this is on 40 count. I think it's winter woolens. Well, I do have my card here. I'm pretty sure it's 40 count winter woolens by Seraphim. Yep. So yep, and yep. So that's another one. Hoping to get this finished this year. It's such a pretty piece.
It's very pretty. I can't see it on the wall.
I just love it.
Let's see. If you got more, I don't have any more whips.
Okay, I have a couple more. Several people have asked me where to get this pattern, and I got this at Sampler Symposium, a class that I took with Mary Cox. So it's not available. This is another one possibly on the secondary market, because I don't think Mary Cox patterns sell in stores at all. And so finished one row of this Gothic alphabet, and it is so time consuming. I didn't know these letters would take so long.
You wouldn't think so, but
well, I have done a ton of frogging on these because I try to watch TV when I'm doing them, and then I'm just like, this is too far. This letter's too far apart, or it's too close together, or blah.
Wow.
So I have X. I need YZ. So I need to finish the YZ, and then put my name down here. And I think I'm also going to put in Sampler Symposium 2024, and then outline it. And then I have to do the little accessories.
Okay.
And then I had one more that I worked on. I've just got a lot.
That's a good feeling.
Yes, it is. I've been enjoying it. I pulled out Gobble again by Plum Street Samplers. This is one of her older designs. I don't remember where I got the pattern, but I did get the floss at Country Sampler. Again, this is not an ad for Country Sampler, but it's NPI, and it was in their basement on clearance. So I just picked out colors that I thought would work for this. So yay, I finished. I won't say I finished the turkey. I finished the turkey in the mouse brown. It has little lines that go in between that I need to do. I'm doing.
But it's almost done.
I'm working backwards on the gobble. I have another repeat this little line up here, and then I think I counted 10 more of those to do, something like that, because there's also some in here. So I really want to get this done this month. I only have 2 weeks left, and so I need to get back and working on that and not make any more mistakes, because I had these
That
little
always
things.
sounds like
I
a
had
good
these,
idea.
like one was floating way over here. Yeah, so, yep.
Okay.
That was the last one. All right.
Well, good for you.
That was fun. That was so much. It's been so fun. I was years and years, I was a monogamous stitcher. And it really is fun to see progress going on a lot of different things, and have things at different stages, some close to being done and some just starting. And so, yeah.
It's like I have just tried some different crafts, I guess, hobbies this week.
Because I'm glad you're doing that, because
I just don't have anything to
I
do,
know.
and I look,
Neither of us
and I don't
do.
have any patterns or
I know.
until today. Well, anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about this new class I went to, and it includes this. And who doesn't want a box of brand new 64 count colors? Remember these? We used to get these for Christmas every year. Even has the sharpener in the back. Anyway, I also show this bag.
That turned out really pretty.
Did I show this last week?
No, you were going to pick it up.
I didn't have
You
it.
talked
That's right.
about it, but you were going to pick it up.
This was a tablecloth I made for my mom. Her kitchen was all done in the blue and white dishes, and everything was blue and white. And so I made her this. I smell it. I can still smell her. Anyway, I made her a little tablecloth, and so I took it up to our quilt store, quilter station, and sweet Carla, was there, and we talked about it. And she took the tablecloth. And this is really just, it was a thin, it isn't too much wider than this. But she took it and just kind of folded it in half and made me a really large carry bag where I could put a number of projects in it. And then this was the backing of the quilt. And it was, I stitched this all by hand, and they put the straps on it for me. So now, instead of just having my mom's tablecloth sitting on a shelf, I can actually carry it around with me.
I think that's wonderful.
That was really sweet. So thank you, Carla. That was so nice of you. So anyway, we took this class, and if you haven't guessed already, it's one of those. Oh yes, and I want to share. I got a bag. Thank you, Stacy Walker, who most kindly made this bag for me. So and there's my box of crayons. So then she made.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
And she made me another one. I think I got it.
Cute.
But anyway, oh yeah, it was here. And she made this one for me too. Had the little crows, and then had the little like this stenciling Halloween on the inside. So Stacy, they're absolutely adorable. I love them. So, but anyway, back to this project. It was something that I've been wanting to do. We're doing this pattern. Kind of a
how pretty.
owl, and what you do is it's just on muslin, and you take your pattern and you stencil it. They recommended to use a .01 brown Pigma pen because it really doesn't. We're going to embroider over the top of this, but you paint all of it white first, and then the white will help you. It helps the wax stick to the material.
You paint it?
Color it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Colored all white. Okay. I mean, everything's white. So, and then you color, and this is from Crabapple Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, she likes to pick a lot of colors to do a lot of blending. So like those.
Oh, really?
Those oak leaves, I think, had 6 colors.
Really?
In them. Oh. So then you iron, after you colored it, and you like what you see, if you want to make it darker, there's also a way to kind of erase. It's just a Loctite gummy eraser, and it lifts crayon. But then after you get it the way you like it, you iron it, and it sets the wax. Put a cloth over the top of it, heat it, and then if you lift up, it's just paper towel. If you lift up the paper towel and there's still color on it, get another paper towel, put it on there, and just keep ironing it until there's no more wax that comes off. And it's set, and then it's real smooth. And
that looks great.
and then you take, it came with
so
all the
the
colors.
kit came with the outline.
Everything came together.
And was that something you bought online?
No, they had it in the store.
Okay.
But first of all, I was very pretty. It's supposed to go this way, but I picked it up the wrong way. I wasn't going to put the words at the bottom, and so I wasn't really thinking about it. But it was supposed to go, orientation was supposed to be like this. But again, I started it too short up to the top. So I'll probably use a border and make a pillow out of it. But anyway, after it's all ironed, then you embroider all the inside, and I just can't wait to see it. So it really will give it more of a division so where you can see. So that's kind of my new project.
And so the kit came with all the flosses?
Yep, came with all the flosses.
And they're not DMC, they're...
No, they're Cosmo.
Cosmo, okay.
And before you
pretty.
embroider, if you haven't embroidered before, and
That one's pretty.
I did watch the, there's a lot of tutorials, but there's a crabapple tutorial on how to do this on YouTube, so it kind of gave me an idea of what to do beforehand. Most important thing is
Like
to color
a stem
it white.
stitch? A stem stitch?
A back
or-
stitch.
Back stitch,
It's
okay.
just a simple back stitch.
Well, that shouldn't-
But if you do embroider, put an extra piece of muslin on the back of it, so your threads don't show through on the muslin. But anyway, if anybody wants any more information, I'll be glad to give it to you. But I just thought this looked like fun. I've been kind of into embroidery lately, so it's kind of interesting to see how it works
Very
out.
pretty.
So hopefully I'll have some more to show you the next time. But yeah, so here's my crayons. I just love crayons. When my kids were little, I always say, "You want to color?" I love the color. All right, so that was
Fun.
a new thing I wanted to share with you. And now I'm just down to Paul.
Okay.
So,
Me as well.
okay. This was the other.
I have some potential starts.
Okay, I've got some potential starts
Okay.
too. I did a little bit, some wool. There was a little squirrel we got at the Excelsior Springs buttermilk basin.
It's
And then-
Brenda Kilgore's shop, 414 something, Mercantile or something.
Right, cut on Main Street, but it's, I don't know if it's Main Street, but it's their Main Street.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, so I got that. I got it cut out. I just don't have it glued together. And then when I was in Amana, I got one of these little turkeys. I got one for Roberta too. It's a little wool turkey, and you just kind of sew his little feathers in the back. So I think that'll be cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, oops. Do you have any other haul you want to share?
Well, I was going to share, I have just a little bit of haul.
Okay.
I have a bag that I got from Sherry So Sweet, and you could get it with the thread bed.
Oh, I love the fabric.
It's Jane Austen fabric,
Oh.
so
Love it.
just a little thread bed.
I love thread beds.
I love Jane Austen, and so
Very cute. What's the inside?
and the inside is a little swirly fabric, but I just thought that was different than anything that
I've
I
never
had.
seen. As I haven't seen that.
Little man and little guy, little like Pride and Prejudice couple or
Gosh,
something.
I'd almost
so,
want to quilt. You know, like
Isn't
that
that
little house.
pretty?
It'd be such a cute little.
Yeah, so
Cute,
special
cute.
project is going to go in that one. And then as we were heading, when we go over to Amish Country, we go up to Cameron. So we go north.
Oh, you got some too.
So we happened to go by once again. Leslie had not been to the 414 shop yet, and reminded me we did this is years ago. They used to have like home tours. We did a home tour and had seen her house or her farm years ago. That was
cute.
probably 20 years ago. So I did not get any antiques this time, but and Halloween was not marked down, but still, I just thought
That's too cute.
cute. I didn't get
I didn't see that one.
And then this was in the back. They had like a Halloween tree. So I got this one as a kit. And then this one, I just bought the pattern. Sweet little owl. I don't think they had the kit for that. But anyway, so
Cute.
hope to pull those out again next year. And then I'm part of Teresa Koget's Patreon.
Oh, I like
And
it.
I think I'm on
that.
the fourth one. Can I show that, do you think? I think I can.
I think you can.
Oops.
Just don't hold it up there.
So, two of her parents that I printed out from this month's Patreon. Peace on Earth, the flying reindeer. Oh, just love that. It's so pretty. And then, I just dropped this one? Oh. The Christmas stitching.
It's a
How
grandma's.
cute is that? It's so cute.
Cute.
She's
Oh, there's just so many things. They're
things.
just, it's like, what is it, the night before Christmas, and the swirls of sugar plums danced in their head. That's all I can think about is cross-stitch patterns.
Oh, and then just thank you to our friend Stacy. This was a birthday gift. She knows I love primitive gatherings, and doesn't that look like fun? I mean, you could do any colors on that. You could. This is kind of like pastels. You could do. I mean, you could do patriotic. You could do fall colors. You could do Christmas colors.
Halloween,
Yeah, it would be anything, but that will be a lot of fun to stitch. So thank you. I wanted to share that in case you hadn't seen that before. So,
Okay.
so
Well, I'll go a little bit through my Amana haul here. Of course, I went to the Wool and Needle, and they just had the most gorgeous wool.
that's really pretty.
And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I
Ohio State colors.
What?
Ohio State colors.
Oh no! I didn't think about
My
that.
husband's a Buckeye. What can I say?
Oh, and that's my
Nemesis. Yeah.
Anyway, when Mason told me he was almost going to go to Iowa State, and I go, "Oh no, you don't." Anyway, it's really a pretty red. It looks a little orangey in the camera, but and a soft gray. So I don't know. I just love those colors.
Mm-hmm.
So Christmas of some sort. I also, what was it? Is it the Little Red Hen, or was it the Willow Needle that has the cross stitch?
Little Red Hen.
Okay, so this came from the Little Red Hen. It was just some 25 count Lugana. I was gonna try some patterns with 1/1 on 25 count, and it just came in this great big hunk, and I thought, well, that gives me a lot of patterns. Mm-hmm. I thought about
That's a nice neutral.
Yeah, I was thinking my Prairie School Santas, so I thought would look really pretty on those. And let's see, I got this was just also
Cute.
from the Wool and Needle. It's a little spool in a little round, and then it was a
That
kit.
would be perfect. Did they show that on top of those? I got that little wood, the little wood thing from them, and I have the flower on top.
They had all
Cosmos,
these,
yeah.
all these, and you could, change them out. You could make little ornaments out of them. I could have bought all of them, but I just kept to a couple. But anyway, I thought that was really cute, and I love the kit. And this came from the Little Red Hen, also, I think. Anyway, it's a Santa Collection number 3. It's an Italian cross-stitch designer. My Fanny.
I won that pattern at Stitch Club once.
Oh, I just love this Santa.
That cute. I don't know who. Probably someone in our stitch group has stitched this.
Okay. Anyway, I just think he is the most kind of unusual. I mean, different Santas than you usually see on the American side, maybe.
So Little Red Hen, wasn't that overwhelming when you walked?
Oh my gosh, it has all these
and quilt kits
and then there's wool. No, that was wool and needle. I was getting mixed up, but you walk into, I mean, it has all these little rooms, and I loved it.
It's a former greenhouse, and then I think they expanded it. It's kind of like in a barn kind of thing, and then they have cross stitch kits, and they have books, and
it was so fun. And my brother, he was just so patient. Of course, he's shy like me, so he was just sitting there talking to, how old is this building and how long have you been here? Anyway, but he just let me shop as long as I wanted to. And then I got Let's Go Sledding.
Okay,
Thank you, Annie.
I got that at
when
we saw her at the retreat.
So I have been wanting to get some of these, and I checked to see what I had, and I had 4-inch sleighs, and these call for on 14 count.
4-inch.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
4-inch sled.
Perfect.
I got it. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to make, and I think these are done on perforated paper.
Yes.
So, and I got that too.
Cute.
So,
yeah.
Oh, there's so many things I want to do.
I haven't started those yet.
There's another one.
There's more.
There's another one. And there's more. Okay, got this from the Woolen Needle, and it was a little kit, and it was frost.
And they have a lot of, they have a lot of models there too.
Yes, everything had it was finished, so I could see what it looked like. But this is another little snowman.
I haven't been there for the Christmas stuff.
I want to go again. I need another paycheck, but I want to go again.
Well, they do have a newsletter. You can get their newsletter, and they show you what's new and stuff.
I love this. Anyway, so that was that. I keep going through stuff. It's like, what else did I get? They just had 32 count Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray, which is the color I wanted to just have in my stash. So I got some of that. And this was fun. 'Tis the Season by Natalie Bird, Christmas stitchings. And here's what they would look like all together. They had them put into a quilt. And again, like I said, I'm really enjoying.
That is really a pretty book.
But
a little booklet.
Down here.
So you could they also show you how you can finish
right.
it.
So you can just put in a little pillow.
Cute.
And there's the big quilt.
Oh, that looks great.
And let's see. And then they had just.
Oops, you got patterns there.
Anyway, this is so cute. And then I didn't get this in Amana, but I threw it in there because it was red embroidery.
Aww.
This is by Bird Brain Design Snowman Red Work. So just more little ornaments to embroider.
And these sayings are cute. Christmas has a special magic of all of its own. Gather Christmas joy in your heart. 'Tis the season for love and friendship. So that is so sweet.
And then I bought some white on white. It's little snowflakes, white snowflakes on white material to use for a background.
Oh, pretty.
So that was my Amana haul, and
you had a good time.
I had such a good time.
I had some really nice goodies.
It was kind of hard to be selective.
I know. I got overwhelmed when I went to
it's just like
Little Red Hen.
It's just like there's so much.
So pretty.
And we did it over 2 days, so it was just really enjoyable.
I have one more. This was kind of a surprise because you sign up for this back in May.
Look what you got, an Advent box.
I got an Advent box from Tiger Lily.
Oh, from Tiger Lily.
So I put there's a card that comes with it, and it says, if you don't want to know what's in the package, don't open this until or don't look at this because it tells you more about it. But just beautifully packaged.
I have goosebumps.
It's all
look,
packaged in fabric that you can reuse. It has these cute little ornaments on it that tell you what order to open them in. So
red bra.
Yeah. and then she gives you all the rest of them right here.
Oh yay!
So I've been so good. I just opened
it
today.
I want to open it up.
I know. But it's gonna be
December
Christmas before you know it. So this is Tiger Lily's 12 Days of Christmas box, and like I said, it went on sale in May. I know I was on my way up to Farm Girl Gatherings in Amana, and had to stop somewhere so I can order it as soon as I could.
Fun.
So, yeah.
All right, this is my haul. This is like not Amana haul. This is like haul, and I had fun with this too.
This is regular haul, and Amana was special haul.
Right. Amana was like, ooh, this is a surprise. But no, I ordered these. This came from Mom and I always talk about, I always try to get one of their little patterns, their little kits. So Mom and I designed. And so this was the little snowman. And look at the little tiny piece of wool I guess you need for his the little flower up there in his hat. But anyway, it comes with all the material. So these are so fun to do. Okay, are you ready for this? This is adorable. I'm going to take it outside because you have to see what comes with it. Okay, this is a little pillow from Needle Bling. And I am going to go home and work on this tonight because I got to have it before Thanksgiving. They have it turned into a little pillow. And then it has feathers. Can you see the feathers in there?
Those are turkey feathers.
So you can just sew them. I thought it was a little pouch, but it was a little pillow, and then you sew the little feathers.
Yeah, it looks like a little pouch, and the feathers are in it or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, and I might still do that, but
it's a good thing Pepper's not around.
She thinks that hurts her feather game.
She goes so nuts over these little pom-pom acorns I have. I had to put them away because she was knocking them down the stairs and jumping like a floor to get to them. So she just gets too carried away. Oh, I haven't seen that.
Well, this was given to me by at our stitch group. I think Brandy gave me this because she knows how much I like owls.
Sweet.
And it came in a...
How cute.
She had the floss and the fabric and the little beads. I think this would be...
Creek.
Yeah, Bent Creek. That'd be
That's
cute.
adorable.
So I didn't have to buy that one. Thank you, Brandy.
Oh, cute.
But Brenda Gervais, Let It Snow.
This is one of her new ones.
So I got this one because I had to.
Yes.
IQ made me do this, so it's all your fault. And then I got a new from Crafty Blue Bonnet, the new
Cute
candy cane spool. So got this in my to-do Christmas list. And I saw these.
Yeah, such a sweet face.
Disney.
Such a sweet face. And those trees.
And I can't remember, and I was supposed to write, well, I was going to write it down. Someone Someone showed these Barbara Anna designs with a tree. So this is the Christmas one. All right, and then I'll take the top one off.
Halloween. Oh, cute.
Okay, this, you remember that picture I showed my great grandma? Well, she's out cooking soup underneath the tree for her family for Halloween. So
That's funny.
And then
there's
one more that I bought the whole season, and this one's fall.
So,
I did not see
fall and Halloween.
Yeah,
okay.
I did not see a summer or spring, so I don't know if she has that, but well, if you're going to do one tree, you might as well do three.
Well, they would have leaves on them, so those would be harder.
Yeah. But this is what I love, the little owl sitting in the tree.
I do too. Those are cute.
So, but
those are adorable.
I'll start on Christmas first.
Christmas is so cute.
Ike and Lenny down there holding hands.
Oh,
my daughter started. We went to our little antique store that's out by us, and she started me a collection of Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses, and so I'm going to make a shelf of all my little Mr. and Mrs. that I've been collecting over the years, Santa Clauses. So. And I had to get the Christmas ornament book, and there were some really pretty cute ornaments in here this time. No, I think it's this little snowman with his really long nose.
Oh.
So I thought that was a cute one. And oh, this was a real pretty. I thought that was a pretty little kind of sampler. House of Christmas. So I thought that was cute. And I think I saw one more in here. Oh, these were these skinny little Santa Clauses. I thought those were really cute. Well, sometimes these are kind of a hit and miss, and there's some really cute ones. There's a real cute on the cover, little alphabet Christmas tree and a cardinal. I thought that one was cute. And that polar bear is cute. Anyway, it was a fun one. And, oh, one other thing. Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher, this is all your fault. I blamed Ike, now I'm going to blame you. You had this beautiful green jewelry box and you changed it over on TV with the tutorial of your Christmas box. So I haven't done anything. But I love that color of green. So that's going to be my Christmas winter box. So
Yes, Jessica, you influenced me too.
Yes.
I got a black one for Halloween and a white one, and so we need to do those and bring those next time.
yeah. Okay, and then our plans.
Plans. Okay, I have lots of possibilities. Well, one of them, our friend Merrick Crawford and some others are doing a Feast of Friendship. Sal, Lenny showed this to you. I have not started yet, but
I
they
love
do
your
have
fabric.
Isn't that pretty? This is needle.
That's gorgeous.
Fox and Rabbit dirt track.
Oh, I love it.
I thought that would be really pretty with these colors. So
Beautiful.
I thought even, well, I know a lot. It's hard to get that to show up. I thought that might be pretty. So I'm hoping to get that started. And so I have a lot of things here, and I might start a couple, 2 or 3. Oh, and some of these are whips. This is one that I started last year, and it is in the portfolio from the Chartreuse Caboose. I didn't look online to see if she is doing these. I think at the last year I know she was thinking about it. And this is from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I don't know if I have a picture of the pattern or just I have to insert a picture. This is out as a pattern now. Teresa Vanette's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Oh, that looks pretty on that fabric too.
So that's how far.
A little bit of a green.
I'm doing this on 40 count LFA millstone. I was part of, when they had a Fabric of the Month Club, I was part of it, and that's how I got it. And then I think I just pulled colors from my stash that looked like they would go with it. But again, I don't have the magazine in here. That's Teresa Vanette's pattern, and she has a companion pattern to that out this year. So you might want to check those out. I think it's really pretty. What are my other starts? This is one I started last year, and I don't know, maybe I'm off a little bit on the wreath. Joy to the World by Erin Elizabeth Designs. I know Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher has this hanging on the tree behind her.
Thank you, Jessica.
And so this is how far I am on this one. And let's see if I have what I'm doing this on. It's a code, and I don't remember what it is. I know I had looked it up last year, so I'd have to, if you want to know what it's on, let me know, and I'll look it up again. But I think I'm using the called for colors, or anyway, there's the colors.
So Christmassy, so Christmassy looking.
I mean, even though it's on the gray, I really like the variegated. I like how that variegated looks. Like the plaid on it. I really enjoy that pattern, and I really want to get it done this year.
You're pretty
That
close.
one going? Yes. Well, I'm kind of messed up on the wreath, and I don't know if I can move forward with it or if I need to do some frogging. That wreath there's a lot of confetti stitching, and I'm not always super good on that. This was last year from the Jingle Ball. Oh, I don't know if I printed out a picture of this one either. This is Santa's Night Tree by Hello from Liz Matthews, and I did not get the kit. I chose my own fabric for it, and I'm doing it on 36 count Atomic Ranch. I just got the start. So this is one of her tree projects. It is available now as a pattern. So
I like that dark blue.
it has a very, and that's how she had stitched it. I forget, it's not the same linen she used, but very plaid on the bottom, and then goes up to a little Santa flying through the night. So that's another one. I will try to insert a picture of that one looks like here. So I would love to get that one done too. There is a lot of stitching in that with that plaid on the bottom. There's more than what you'd think. This I started last year. A lot of people were doing a stitch along for Ginger Shull's birthday in December, and a lot of people were doing, I think, Santa's Tree Farm, or is that what it's called? No, I think
Santa's Village?
maybe Santa's Village or something. And I was in Colorado at the time. I couldn't get that one, but I did get Prairie Schooler Chill December. And I got the linen and everything at Sherry, Colorado Cross Stitchers Shop. And so I am stitching this on 40 count, which is, it's Weeks Dye Works, and the color is linen. So I thought the colors showed up really well on that.
Those colors.
And I got enough that I would like to do the February one with, I think it has Lincoln and Washington on it. I would like to do that one too. And so I got enough I could do a few, probably at least 4 or 5 on this linen. And I did change the colors. I didn't like the brown wording and the brown snowflakes, so I changed it to a light blue. And I will tell you what I'm using for that. I'm using, and this is DMC. I'm using DMC 927 for the blue. And I just like those.
Feels real pretty.
And I think, when I add the snowflakes on the bottom, that will carry the color down there. So
I love Prairie Schooler.
I know. And I think it'd be so fun stitching those little houses and the little guy with his sled down there. All right. Let's see. Did you have some plans too?
Yeah, a little bit.
All the rest are possible starts for me.
Okay.
So those are my whips.
I just want to keep on planning. On my journal embroidery that I have, the cottage garden threads. Thank you, CTG or CGT. Anyway, I pulled it out, but I didn't get a chance to start it. I showed you last week the first one, so I've got that one done. But then it has all the cottage garden and the Liberties of London fabric
So gorgeous.
that goes with each one of these to finish up around the side.
And so you bought this as a kit?
Yes, so it will come
from CGT?
No, from Red Thread.
Okay.
And so every month, every quarter, they'll send 3 new ones. So I'm going to continue that as my plan. So I've got to start this one for my November. I got the October one done. And it sends you the threads, the cottage garden threads. So that's one of my plans. Another plan is, I forgot to put it in there. Well, I'm working on some Prairie Schoolers. So these are the ones I'm going to try, the 25 count 1/1.
Oh, okay.
So it might be off a little, but we'll give them a try. So,
Yeah. Those would be very petite.
Oh, and these were another choice that I had.
Oh, those
I
are
couldn't
pretty.
make up my mind which. So that's a plan for next month. And this is my new beginnings. I'm going to start 2 new ones before the end of the year. Because this one is, well, I guess they're both Christmas. This one,
Oh, wow.
a Yuletide welcome.
I have that. I don't have it kitted up yet.
So I do have the threads. These are all old Wix Dye Works. So that's all the threads that goes with it.
This is another one of her older designs, but you quite often see people working on this one because it's so pretty.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I bought it. Sorry for the wrinkle. Gotta remember the name. It's an 18 count. A dirt track.
Dirt track, okay.
It's just the same that she had, that Roberta has, but it's a little bit bigger for me. So I checked it and it will fit. So
That's a pretty linen.
that's a pretty piece.
I think it'd look pretty on that.
And I think so too.
I love the colors.
There.
Yeah, that looks really nice on there.
So, and again,
The white shows up really well.
I'm
well,
not
the white
real-
would be in the middle there, so.
I haven't really measured it. It does look, but it'd be a 36 kind of count. So anyway, I think it'll fit. No, I'm gonna pick something else. So that's going to be my December 1st start.
So you're going to do that over one on 18?
I'm going to do it over one.
Okay.
Yeah. One over one.
Okay.
So that's,
That'd be pretty.
yeah, I think that's, and this is in a ragtag.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
That
that's
is
such a
really pretty.
Christmas. And this is from my new
I love
bag.
that one.
And I have a new start in
sweet.
this. And this is, we got from one of our retreat. I think this is from our last retreat.
Okay. From your fall retreat, the
Yeah, 'cause
filter station.
I did start it. So I guess this could be a whip.
I love
not when
that.
you see how much I started on it.
I love that. And the one that she had for Farm Girl gatherings is really pretty too.
So, and it's a DMC. And oh no, it's not. Well, I guess it's a little bit
mix.
both.
It's
A little bit
mixed.
of both. So this was so I started it at retreat, but I don't really call it a whip because that's all I got done on it. So I'm going to go back to this, and this is the colors. A little combination of Classic Colorworks, Gentle Arts, yeah, and
A lot of
DMC.
DMC.
So
Pretty.
that's going to be real pretty. Oops. I saw it pretty. It looks so pretty on my side. Oh, Lenny. Okay. So, those are my big plans, plus everything else that hasn't come up yet.
Well, I have ordered Winter Moon from Country Sampler, and I know Kay and Annie B's are going to be working on that, as that was Annie B's birthday start, so I'm hoping to get going on that one too when it comes. And then I had some more possibilities, things that I've had kitted up for a while, and I just might get a wild hair and start one of these.
You know, that's what I said, getting ready for today even, and going through my Christmas.
I know, it makes you so...
And it's like, ooh, I forgot about that. But then I went, ooh, I forgot about the things I was going to do last time too.
I was part of the Quaint Ladies Club at Dying to Stitch, and this was from, it was a Pineberry Lane Club, and so I have this from that. I have this pattern and this kit from that. So nothing really to show yet, but that's a possibility, and that's not huge. That is, I don't see a stitch count on here, but it's only, this is the size of the linen, so it's not a huge piece, and I just think that would be so pretty. That would be kind of a relaxing stitch, I feel like. Not a whole lot of colors. And this is another one from that Quaint Ladies Club. And I have done several of these pieces, but I think maybe one year the focus was on Christmas. This sewing roll, isn't that sweet? It looks very, well, Scandinavian to me. Who is the gal who has, I can't think of it. We used to live in Geneva, Illinois, and they had a tree laying ceremony where, I'm just drawing a blank on what her name was, the gal who has, she would have like the candles around her head.
Oh, St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. She would arrive in a horse-drawn wagon, and she came out and she would light the Christmas tree in the square. So that's what that reminds me of. So
It does look
really
very pine berry.
sweet.
It's like those angels that you gave me.
And
I
then
pulled that out
the
too.
little pouch there. So that's another possibility. That size is 172 by 89. I bet the other one says on the front too how big that one is. Another one I've had kitted up for a while is, and I know several other people are working on this Lottie Da, A Very Merry Christmas sampler. And I have the floss for that in here, along with I have Fox and Rabbit Eureka. I think that would be kind of pretty for that. That's another possibility.
Oh, so many
Just
possibilities.
One of these smalls. It would be nice just to get another small.
Yeah.
finish. And then I have a couple big ones.
Ooh.
Well, this would be a restart. I just started this one a long time ago, and I think I was afraid to stitch it on black, so I was stitching it on a dark gray, and I just didn't like the way it was looking. I just like the whole thing. I mean, I know some people have just, I think some people have just done one row. What were you going to say?
I would say I think it really helps to be on black. I think it really brings out the colors.
I know. I think that's what really appeals to me. And I had one
I've
of...
seen, this frames at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had
Could
these.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost used it for Midnight Watch.
That's pretty. I got these tags. This was part of, I think it was, it must have been Kitten Stitcher's Advent box years ago. And so I thought that would be perfect for floss tags. I just punched holes in them and put on my floss on that for this.
That looks so.
So that's a possibility. Okay, and then one other, and so that would be
I love that
actually a
bag.
restart. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
I don't know who you have it.
No.
You said,
Creative Carol. Oh, Carol, we love your bags.
Yes, we do. But I got all kinds of doodads.
Look at that.
There. Last one. Jessica is such an influencer for us. We just
You kind of enabled us.
I have had this kit since it came out. It's Happy Morning by Plum Street, and I did get it on the Black Swan because I love the way it looks. And then I got on the Black Swan, and now I'm afraid to start it. But I really would like to just get a little start and just see how it works.
Just try.
Aren't those colors just beautiful on that?
Very rich.
Maybe I'll just start that.
Just try.
Why not have that would be 3 Plum Street sampler, what do you call them? Major houses or barns that I have going on.
A trio.
Yes.
Oh, you better get that back in there.
Yes, I should. That's a good idea. I love that bag. I should do it because I just love to see that bag every day. I know. I should have started earlier for Christmas. There's so much I want to do.
I know. And it's going to be here before you know it. Such a short season this year.
I have a couple more things kitted up, but I would like to get
I say wait till probably next time we get together.
Yeah, so
We'll
it'll be
show
3 weeks.
Yeah, because of the holiday.
Yes.
Do you know what cows do on Thanksgiving? Love your look.
That's the way you said it. I don't know. Eat chicken? Eat turkey?
Well, they don't have to eat beef. They do eat dinner, and then they sit down to watch a movie. Okay. But I guess we are down to our giveaways. Now, I'm done. What have you... Ooh. To fall out of something?
I'll have to go through here and see what does not have floss.
That doesn't...
No, that one's in package, so I'll have to go through and see. We'll figure it out. All right. Oh, yes. So we had a giveaway last time, and so...
And just to let you know, I still have 2 out. Amy and... oh, I'm sorry. I can't remember. I have one more. I think it's Sable. I have one more Sable spool to go out. And if you haven't got it, then you know who you are.
Okay. All right. So, friendship.
Friendship.
So, Lenny had another Feast of Friendship.
Feast of Friendship. And you can join in too. Okay, this goes to Pat Fortner, 9612. Said, this is an ideal group for finding support and friendship. I left at midnight enjoying all your cross stitch. Thank you, Pat. So I'll get this out in the mail with the other ones. Okay.
And then Turkey.
Oh, Turkey. That was one of mine. This is from Jardin Privé, and it's Patchwork Autumn. And this goes to Mary Whitwer, 5257. Maybe I should move. Mary Whitmer.
And she said a lot of nice things and has family members in our area.
Oh, she grew up in Kansas, and her sister lives in my area, in Olathe.
So
Okay, so I'll send this. So send your email to Roberta, and I will send this out to you.
then Owl. Oops.
Oh,
Maybe that was Owl.
Oh, this was Turkey. I'm sorry, Mary. I think this was my Turkey.
Well, I don't think she said Turkey, so that's what. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. She didn't even list Owl, so she'll be happy.
Okay, so this was the Turkey. The Thankful for Thee.
Okay.
So so thank you, Mary.
And then Owl is the
Owl
Jardin Privé.
Is a Jardin Privé, and that goes to Leslie Gray, 2949. Always enjoy watching your videos, Friendship Turkey, Owl, and Midnight. So I will get this sent to you as soon as you send me your address, or send Roberta your address.
And I had Midnight. I had bought an extra pattern of, and I'm not seeing it right now. I thought it was. Oh, here it is. I have bought an extra pattern of Midnight Watch. Whew. And so, too many baskets here. So this one goes to, this is perfect, Raven 61362.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
And so she said, Midnight Friendship, I love, love, love watching your videos. I always get a laugh, a small, and sometimes learn something new. So thank you for sharing. So we're glad.
Thank you, Raven. That was
very
perfect
nice.
match.
Yes.
All right, we'll get those out to you.
So yes, if you were one of the winners in this video, please email me sablestitcher22@gmail.net, and I'll either forward your email to Linnie for mailing or I will get it out to you. And we will be, like I said, we'll be back in 3 weeks. Because we have Halloween, we have Thanksgiving coming up, and just then Christmas decorating, all that kind of stuff. And you're probably busy. I'm sure you're busy as well. So we will see you. Hope you have a wonderful.
Going on.
Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and if not, we hope you have a wonderful 3 weeks of stitching. We always enjoy catching up with you, and I think I read all the comments yesterday. So,
okay, I found it. Sorry, folks. I thought I remembered where it was.
Talented Linnie.
Okay. All right. Time for night-night. Get your yummies on. The sun's going down here. Okay. This was sent by a viewer, and I've seen a lot of weddings happening on Instagram and Facebook, and congratulations to all that had beautiful weddings. But this little boy was asked to be in a relative's wedding, and as he was coming down the aisle, he would take 2 steps, stop, and turn to the crowd. While facing the crowd, he would put his hands up like claws and roar. And so it went. It went step, step, roar. Step, step, roar. All the way down the aisle. As you can imagine, the crowd was near tears from laughing so hard by the time he reached the pulpit. When asked what he was doing, the child sniffed and said, I was being the ring bearer. Night-night. All right, everybody.
Very sweet.
Well, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We have a feast of a lifetime. Or not, whatever you want to do. Sometimes people just like to have a quiet weekend. So
Yes, we've had some of those as well. And so, yep, safe travels if you're traveling. We will be back here in 3 weeks. So it's December something. Close there. So.
All right, right around the first week in December.
All right.
And we'll kind of be thinking about, because we are going to talk about this next week, the 12 by 12.
Okay.
That we do on New Year's Eve if you want to. And now that we've got a new year, maybe the 25 and 25.
I believe it's New Year.
So
Crazy.
anyway, we'll talk more about it next week.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys. Love you all. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.